Wouldn't it be amazing after weeks and months of hard work put into your Shopify store that when you finally open up your site, you sell out in minutes? I'm here to tell you the only way to have your Shopify store feel like Black Friday is by crafting the perfect pre-launch marketing campaign. As a digital marketing strategist, I have helped hundreds of clients launch and drive traffic to their online stores. If you do not follow the tips mentioned in this video, I promise you that your Shopify store will be a ghost town at launch. And trust me, I do not want you to experience that disappointment at all. Truth be told, it doesn't really matter how good your product and service is. Creating buzz and excitement around your products and services takes time, ingenuity, and a whole lot of effort. So in this video, I want to break down step by step how you can launch your Shopify store successfully. So what is a pre-launch marketing campaign? To keep it simple, this is where you raise awareness for your brand and the products and services you plan to launch. Also, this is where you can test what marketing channels you would like to use, as well as you can use this time to tweak product features or brand messaging based on your target audience's feedback. Now, the very first thing that you want to do when it comes to your pre-launch marketing campaign is conducting market research and developing your brand messaging. Ideally, you want to do your research on your target audience, and through your analysis, you want to figure out what they want, what they need, and what they're currently unhappy with right now. So go to your competitors' websites, go to forums, Discords, Reddits. Literally, you want to stalk your potential buyers wherever they hang out so you can learn as much as you can about them. Once you have conducted this research, this is where you can really craft your own unique value proposition, and it just makes it 10 times easier to stand out from the crowd because you already know why your product or service is better than your competitors. When it comes to brand messaging though, so many people mistake this as your tagline or slogan, but I promise you it is so much more than that. It's literally what your brand represents and your company's values, so really take your time and think about it. It also could be what you plan on doing that your competitors aren't doing as well. Think of Tom's, the shoe company. They pledged to give a kid in need a pair of shoes with every shoe purchased. This one charitable initiative really helped catapult their brand. Once you have completed your market research and you have developed your brand messaging, you are now ready to move on to the next phase of your pre-launch marketing campaign. Entering into the next phase of your plan is developing your content marketing strategy. This is where you decide how you want to get the message out about your Shopify store and what type of content you want to be creating. The good thing about conducting market research is that you should already have a good idea what platforms and websites your target audience is using. So you really want to take all the information that you have and start to develop a 30-day content plan. This is where you really outline how many posts you want to create every single week, what types of posts you want to create, and what platforms you're going to be on every single week. Now, a good rule of thumb is you definitely want to post as many times as you can per week, but if you're doing this by yourself, please do not burn yourself out trying to post on every single platform that your target audience may be on. So I recommend choosing 2 to 3 platforms at max, okay? So that's one long form content platform, so that's YouTube, podcasting, maybe even a blog, and then one short form platform, so that's TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, okay? And so what I like to do is maybe have a YouTube channel and then a blog and then incorporating maybe Twitter, okay? Or maybe you want to do Instagram and TikTok and then incorporate a blog. So whatever you really feel like you have capacity for, do that. But I definitely recommend not doing anything more than 3 platforms at a time, especially if you're doing it by yourself. So the last phase of your pre-launch marketing campaign is building your landing page and building out your email sequences. This is honestly one of the most vital aspects of your pre-launch marketing campaign. All your marketing efforts should be to get people to this one specific landing page. Now, if you're unfamiliar with a landing page or a squeeze page, I will put one up now, but I guarantee you've seen a page like this, you probably just weren't familiar with the marketing terminology. Now, as you can see, this page is designed for you to take one specific action, and in this case, it is downloading my free YouTube strategy guide, which I 100% recommend that you do, link in description. Now, in all seriousness, you really wanna give something of value to your target audience 100% for free in exchange for their email and their name. So I recommend the type of content that you should be putting in these emails is telling your brand story, showing them, behind the scenes of your product or service you plan to launch, letting them know the transformation that this product will do for them. Like, you really want to pull at the heartstrings and emotions of your target audience and really get creative with the type of content that you're showcasing, but you honestly always want to have your target audience in mind and what your product or service will do for them. When it comes to the technical side of actually creating the email sequence itself, there are a lot of programs that already have pre-built email sequences for you. So I recommend checking out two platforms. The first one is ConvertKit and the second one is OmniSend. Both of these platforms I have used and they both have their advantages and disadvantages, but I'll link them in the description down below as well. Once you have your landing page and your email sequences built, you are now ready to send traffic to this landing page. This is where your 30-day content plan comes into play, because this is gonna help send organic traffic to your landing page. I will say though, the fastest way to get traffic to this landing page to start collecting these emails is through paid advertising. Personally, my bread and butter has always been Instagram and Facebook ads. However, if you do have a decent sized budget for paid ads, and you have a younger audience, I do recommend trying out TikTok and Snapchat ads as well. Another good paid strategy is utilizing influencers, and you can send them products ahead of time so they can craft videos to get people excited about your brand as well. And you can have them send people to your landing page to get more emails that way. You literally want to collect as many emails as you possibly can just to ensure that your launch is successful. So a good number that you really want to shoot for is having at least 100x emails versus the amount of products you have. So for example, if you have 100 products that you want to sell, I recommend reaching about 10,000 emails. That's just a very safe number to ensure that you sell out in minutes. So having a successful launch is one thing, but getting consistent sales after that can be a whole nother beast. So you definitely want to check out this video right here where I discuss the 5 best ways to market your Shopify store.